Hello and welcome to the football series of Championship Chats. We've got a jam-packed episode coming up for you. The Nair will kick off their campaign this Saturday when they take on Roan Moore in Fairfield at 5 p.m. This will be followed in quick succession by round 2 on Wednesday night, with Ring being their opponents. The following Sunday will then see the Nair face off with Galtier in round 3. So a busy 8 days lies ahead for the Nair as they go once again in search for a county title. Joining us tonight ahead of these 3 matches is James McGrath. James, back training now with the big ball again. How is training going ahead of the championship?
Yeah, not too bad, Cody. Look, we've had a couple of weeks, I suppose, after the hurling. No more than anyone else. You only have a probably very short window, 2-3 weeks before you get into the football. It's just about getting your hands on the ball, getting up to the speed of the game, because in fairness, every club, senior football probably, has been playing hurling the last 8 to 10 weeks, so it's good to get out on the pitch, change the scenery, change your pace, and good to be back into it.
Preparation will be very important this week in particular, seeing as though you'll be playing Roan Moore on Saturday, Ring on Wednesday, and Galtier on the following Sunday. It doesn't allow for much opportunity to train or prepare between those games.
No, it doesn't, to be fair. Look, it's a tight schedule. But the reality is every player just wants to be playing games, you know what I mean? So the biggest factor, if you ask anybody, is if anybody gets injured. But the reality of that, because of the split season and the condensity of the games anyway, whether it be Saturday to Saturday, if you get any sort of injury, you could miss any multiple games. But it's just about preparing right. We won't have any, I suppose, training in between. You can't do anything, only personal recovery, getting the body right, and just go game to game.
And looking ahead to your opposition, you're well in tune with what Ring will bring to the game after the last few years, and with Galtier, of course, after last year's quarter-final, forced into extra time. But with Roan Moore this year, they're new to the senior ranks, and it's a bit of unknown territory for you. And they'll be keen to lay down a marker on this year's championship also.
No, absolutely, and look, there are no illusions. Yes, they've made a step up to the senior grade, but I would imagine that the majority of them have been playing hurling at a very, very high level, so they're going to be very, very physical, very, very fit team. So you take nothing for granted. Look, I suppose from our own side, we really have probably a point to prove this year. We're fairly poor, I think, throughout last year's championship, you know what I mean, and poor in the county final. So look, we just want to put our best foot forward. Doesn't really matter who we play, stick to our game plan and get results.
And to look back on last season, it didn't go your way, and there was probably a bit of talk, maybe about 3 in a row at the time, which possibly brought its own degree of pressure. But this year, it's like a clean slate, and the only focus is each game as it comes. And that must help in a sense that the focus now must be only on getting performances in each game that are good enough to progress to the next stage.
Yeah, that's it. I think last year we had a couple of injuries as well, and a lot of fellas were carrying injuries even into that county final. But as I said, look, I think we were poor all year, didn't do ourselves justice, you know what I mean? It was great to get to the county final. I think we were extremely lucky in a couple of games, you know what I mean, against Galtier. I think we were exceptionally lucky to get past them, to be fair. But look, this year, clean slate, every year is different really, and we just have to take every game as it comes.
Thanks very much, James, and best of luck in the games ahead.
Thanks, Cody.
And that's it for this episode. Thanks to James McGrath for giving up his time in this video. And to keep up to date with the scores in all 3 matches, follow our Twitter page for live updates. We wish the Nair the very best in the games that lie ahead. We will be back to you after these 3 games to get the analysis and to look ahead to the final match of the group stages. But until then, take care.